What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Kevin Perspective. I'm your host, Kevin, and today, guys, we are going to be reacting to the announcement that Xbox and Asus announced pretty much like a day or 2 days ago, pretty much whenever this video is going to come out, that Xbox and Rogue had made a partnership, and they're coming out with a handheld console that not only would be Windows based, but also support an Xbox experience like you have an Xbox on a handheld. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to watch the trailer with you guys, give you guys my opinions and thoughts on it. Especially coming from a gentleman that has a lot of handhelds. I've had the Steam Deck, I've had the Asus, I've had Switches. Recently, if you haven't watched my recent video, I picked up the Steam Deck, the Switch 2, and I did a review on that, and I love my handheld. So I'm a handheld guy, guys, and I'm also an Xbox guy. I've had many Xboxes. I love Xbox, predominantly because of Game Pass and the games that are on Xbox. I've been an Xbox guy pretty much since middle school, and I'm very excited because for a guy that spends most of his gaming on a Steam Deck and other handhelds like my Switch, it's going to be very tough when this system comes out and I pick it up. It is going to be very tough now. Yes, depending on how it comes out and how it performs, how it behaves with everything, it's really going to be tough choosing which system I'm gonna like more between the Steam Deck and the Asus Xbox Ally, because again, I'm a huge Xbox guy and I have a huge Xbox library. I like if it could run everything just like an Xbox on a handheld, I'm telling you, and it can run Windows, which I could get my Steam games on too. That's gonna be a game changer, guys. That's gonna be a huge game changer. I mean, Steam OS is beautiful and amazing, but that is going to be a huge game changer, and I think that's going to be something that needs to be acknowledged. And for people that are in the handheld space, this is something they've been waiting for a very long time, especially for the Asus guys or guys that are running Windows based handhelds, right? So we're gonna watch this trailer together here. They released this trailer, Xbox and Asus, today at Xbox Game Showcase, and it seems like Xbox always have the best showcases. So let's get right into it, man. I will gotta say, this is one of the reasons why like Xbox always has like the best showcases. Like their marketing team just knows how to market. Like, let's just be real, this looks pretty cool. I mean, it's gonna mold into the console. It's sick. And here's the thing, and I want to stop here and kind of show off, because yes, it can stream the Xbox game natively, which is great, because by the way, guys, I've been using Xbox Cloud and streaming a lot of my games, and it's ran beautifully. So Xbox Cloud has gone to the point where it is something that I can recommend to people. Now, yes, this handheld would be able to run Xbox Cloud, but as you guys can see just from the previous scene, it could also run the games and download natively, which is great, because again, it's supposed to be like an Xbox handheld. And the power, there's going to be two versions. There's going to be the base model, and then there's going to be the Ally X, which is the way more high-end, more powerful model. I'm going to shoot for a more high-end, powerful model, because again, I'm a power-hungry guy when it comes to a handheld. I play handhelds, and I need that power, especially with a lot of these games that are going to be coming out. I would love to see GTA 6 on this handheld, straight up. Like, imagine being able to play GTA 6 whenever the heck you feel like it. And if you guys notice here too, this complete OS has pretty much been built from the ground up. It looks like it literally looks like Asus and Xbox came together and said, let's build a Windows operating system for this handheld that's not only going to run Windows 11, but it's also going to run the Xbox, what they're calling the Xbox experience, because it's going to go ahead and have a kind of almost, if you guys remember how Windows 10 was, where there was pretty much like, it was almost like two operating systems for Windows 10. It'll boot up like a certain, the startup for Windows 10 before you get into actual Windows. I feel like they're kind of coming at the same concept with this here, where it's pretty much running maybe two, or it's going to be unified in one, because you're able to switch between the Xbox experience and Windows with the Xbox button and the Windows button from what it looks like. And again, love the controls for the Xbox. I mean, again, it's one of the best controllers out there, like for real. So the ergonomics of this thing and the way that it feels, like it pretty much what they did is take an Xbox controller and just put a screen on it, like just being straight up. And that's literally what I said to my brother, because he's a huge Xbox guy as well. And when I showed this to him today, he's like, I'm getting it, I'm pre-ordering it. He doesn't care how much it costs, even if it was $1,000. And I get it, man. Even if this thing was like $1,000, I'm probably still get it, because again, I'm a handheld guy. I rather have handheld as my main source of gaming, and to be able to have a Windows console and again an Xbox pretty much on the go on a handheld, like I could be laying in my bed, my couch, on the car, wherever it may be, and be able to get that is truly amazing, especially because you're able to download this natively, so it doesn't mean you always need internet to play your games. Shout out to AMD, by the way. I mean, in the last couple years, AMD have just really killed in the game. Like, let's just be real. Intel's out and AMD's in. Man, oh man, dude, what? I'm excited for this console, guys. I am really, really excited for this console, man. And I'm over here like, man, I just picked up the Switch 2, which I'm logging a lot of hours in for sure. And I'm still liking my Steam Deck. But, man, it's just going to be so hard to, like, know what handheld console it's going to be my main driver once this comes out. Because here's the thing. The Steam Deck has so much good things going for it that it's hard to give up, right? Not only because of the Steam library, because obviously you'll be able to play your Steam library on this console, but the way that everything just smoothly works with the Steam Deck, the trackpad, oh my God, those trackpads on the Steam Deck is truly a game changer when it comes to games, guys. Like, let me tell you, the back panels, like everything on this is just amazing, because you notice this didn't have back panels from what it looked like here, compared to like the Steam Deck where it has like back panels like in the back to give you those extra programmable buttons. So again, there's gonna be pros and cons to both of these handhelds. But I'm on a day-to-day basis, if I feel like if I just need to quickly go just play games, like just not think about it, I think all day it's going to be this console and my Steam Deck pretty much for everything else, like mainly probably when I'm home, or I'm playing like some high intensive game that needs a lot of those particular programmable buttons and things of that, right? But yeah, it's going to be exciting to actually see what actually comes out of this. And we can actually see that Xbox even put a behind the scenes featuring. They kind of show a little bit of this here, so we can kind of watch this.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience in their hand and take it with them anywhere they want to go.
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
It's a ruthlessly player-first, game-first Xbox experience.
The familiarity makes a huge difference. It just feels like you are home.
It's all about putting gaming front and center. We want to make this feel like it's a device that's built for players. That's our whole goal.
And I think they're gonna achieve that. Honestly, I really do.
Welcome
feel,
next.
I really do feel like this is the handheld for gamers. Like if there were gamers that wanted to get into the handheld scene that has been hesitant, I honestly do think this might be the handheld console to breach that gap and get people to buy and get into the handheld scene if they're not already in it.
Xbox Ally.
So in partnership with Asus, we're going to be releasing two devices, the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. And the first thing you're going to notice about these devices is this new design. For me, it feels like I'm holding an Xbox.
It goes back to the Xbox game controller. People have muscle memory, the shape, the way.
See, told you. Pretty much an Xbox controller with a screen. Y'all see it right there. And again, that's what they want you to know. Like when you're holding this handheld, they want you to know this is an Xbox console. Like, yes, Asus would pretty much be the one selling this and all that, but again, this is I don't care what anybody says, this is an Xbox console.
It fits in your hands, the asymmetrical thumbsticks, the ABXY. And imagine just pulling that apart.
And I think that's smart too, by the way. I just want to quickly mention this before we continue. I honestly think that is smart of Xbox because everybody knows these days Xbox, they're not in the console war. Like they don't care about making crazy and trying to beat the competition when it comes to console. I'm not like they're still going to make consoles. There's still be a new Xbox. I'm sure, but their big thing is getting games to the players, getting games to the players' hands, no matter if that's cloud gaming, no matter if that's on an Xbox, on the TV, like literally whatever it may be. That is their big thing, and this is just, again, another step up to that, to breach that gap.
And dropping in a full color, rich display to put the game right into your hands.
That's where this project started, bringing the Xbox experience into a handheld category.
The color of the buttons, that familiar ergonomic gamepad feel, the ability to have impulse triggers, right?
We have that precision Xbox controller experience, the rumble feedback and the haptics that just feels so natural.
You pick it up, it looks like an Xbox, it feels like an Xbox, it plays like an Xbox.
I love the screen. The screen is absolutely gorgeous.
We thought about the brightness that you needed on the panel. 1080p, 120 hertz refresh rate, and VRR.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish they, and maybe they'll change this up as it comes out, because it's supposed to expect to be out on holidays of 2025. So I'm guessing probably Christmas time, maybe Thanksgiving time. But what you call it, the screen is good. I like it. They give you a really nice big screen, but I wish they really made the bezels smaller. I'm just not that type of guy. I don't like huge like bezels, so I wish they made that smaller and like there's just more. And at the bottom of it says Rogue, and I feel like that takes like a really good amount of the screen. Like I wish they shortened that or put it somewhere else.
It was so important to us that the experience from both the hardware and software.
Because I feel like that's what Nintendo really did good on the Switch 2 this time around, is that it's very small bezels and there's a lot of screen that you're actually getting, and it just feels more premium, a lot more fun to play on.
Side feel like an Xbox device from the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary. I just want to play games.
So let's take them to games. Let's take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when the Nexus comes up on the screen and you know you're about to have a fun time? Let's bring that to handheld.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. The full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC or a console, it's now available in your hands. The Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance in terms of the battery life and the performance. It also has...
We'll have to see on the battery life, because here's the thing about handheld consoles, guys, is that battery life on handheld consoles are generally not the best, because I mean it's pretty much a PC. It's on the go, and if you're playing like a really high intensive AAA game at high graphics, the battery does drain pretty quickly. Like that's one thing I will say about my Steam Deck, especially when I'm playing like a very high intensive game. Like after like 2 maybe 3 hours of gameplay, I will have to plug it in. Same thing that I've noticed on the Switch too. After playing it for a good amount, I think the max that I played on this before got close to 0. It was like 4 hours, maybe if I'm being generous, maybe 4.5 hours on here. So again, we'll have to see how battery life is, because if this is supposed to be an Xbox on the go and it's supposed to play these crazy AAA games, like it's like, let's say it's able to run Grand Theft Auto, and depending how demanding Grand Theft Auto is going to be, running it on this handheld, right? It could drain the battery, so we will have to see on that.
Has fantastic cloud playing experiences built into it.
It gives you all
cloud playing all day. Like you could get a lot of battery life. I mean, it literally takes nothing to cloud play for real.
of the performance that you seek for AAA gaming. Wonderful length of battery life, given the new efficient processor it has and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be. Use your Game Pass to get games, remote play to your console. It's a very familiar experience.
The Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the best handheld I've ever tried.
Xbox Ally X is really designed for the most demanding players who want a premium experience.
Okay, so there are some back panels. Look like there's two in the back, one on the right, one on the left.
Including the highest resolutions, the highest fidelity, and the highest frame rates.
The Xbox Ally X is really for someone.
Okay, and again, here, this is the one I'll be aiming for, is the X, because, again, it's going to provide you literally the most of everything. 24 gigabytes of memory, 1 terabyte of storage. You know, like, you're getting a bigger battery, which is very important when it comes to these handheld. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the battery matters.
That is seeking that next level of gaming.
This is your absolute behemoth. All the bells and whistles. You've maxed out your storage, the performance of the product and the chip.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme is the absolute best in terms of handheld processors that you can have today.
The industry-leading AI engine in your handheld device. Inconceivable even 3 years ago.
We have integrated in the power of AI experiences in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for the players, it's easier to enjoy, easier to start, and having help, AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can play the latest AAA games. I'm super excited. We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect blend of performance, power efficiency, functionality, and amazingly, this is just the beginning.
What do we call this? I call it the pizza box.
It was called the cardboard unit, is what they sent us. This was from Asus. This is the very beginning stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
When we started prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers internally saying that, hey, look, Asus, you don't have game content. We went to Microsoft and said,
there you go. Which was true. I don't care what anybody says. That was true. Because the three main consoles when it comes to handheld, I would say, would be the Steam Deck, the Asus ROG, and the Legion Go. And the Legion Go had unique features that made it a really popular handheld for a lot of people. And same thing for the Steam Deck. It had certain amazing features that made it a really great console. But the Asus was, like, if I had to say, was probably one of my least favorite out of the three, because it really didn't provide anything unique like the Legion Go or the Steam Deck. And it was just a handheld with Windows on it and just very powerful. Again, it was still a good handheld. It just didn't have anything special. And with this partnership with Xbox, it has something special now. So kudos for Asus for realizing the weaknesses and trying to fix it. and get a head jump on it now before the Steam Deck 2 comes out and the Legion Go like 2 comes out, and see what they do, like, for real, because these companies, they're getting competitive.
Say, hey, Microsoft, is there an opportunity for us to build a handheld category with Windows?
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on. I think I played Quake on it.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there are so many things that our community...
Damn. Man, being able to be part of that study, bro, must be cool. I mean, I wish I was just one of those guys being able to test this console and just giving that feedback. I mean, let me tell you, dude, I feel like I'll be able to give some decent feedback, for real.
Is that we can do a better job.
It came down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices, the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console, worthy of the name Xbox.
That was the moment where we said, wow.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
We have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have Asus making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all...
I mean, they call it a partnership, but honestly, I think Asus threw them a bag. You know what I'm saying?
...of the experience we have in console and in gaming, and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start with this and add this to make it feel like a combination of Asus and Xbox working together?
I mean, this is exaggeration, but at the end of the day, you're doing some form of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it just so much more comfortable to hold on to the entire time.
That opens up more access to your index fingers with your shoulder bumper, as well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you as a kickoff for like a proof of concept. Of like, what if we put an Xbox button on an Asus Ally?
You could imagine a world where that button on this device was the Xbox button that you see on an Xbox controller.
When we were talking to the designers at Asus, they were basically saying, well, our products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
Which makes sense. I like that, by the way. I have heard some people saying that there should have been some kind of like regular Xbox logo button instead, but I'm like, guys, it just wouldn't look good. Like, they need to make this kind of look symmetry. Like, there's got to be consistent shaping, and let's be real here, our OCD would probably kick in. It was just like an Xbox button rando somewhere, okay?
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful representation of the marriage of the precision, the robustness of Asus's design, and the power of Xbox.
Something that I think is really cool is we have a micro texture, which is that little Easter egg that starts to hint to the partnership between Asus and Xbox.
It is the best of Xbox. It is the best.
Man, everybody knows this is like an Xbox console. Ain't nobody talking about Asus here. Let's just be real, okay? I mean, other than it being called like the Asus ROG Xbox Ally, like, it has Xbox in the name. That's like, people don't hear anything else. All they hear is Xbox, okay?
Of Windows, working with Asus and creating something specifically designed to help gamers have the experience that they have so long dreamt of.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the go was just not even remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device and
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I agree with her statement on that, but I also disagree. Like, yes, it was at a point where it wasn't on the same level, and it still completely isn't, but it has gone good. Like, a lot of the PC games that I generally will play, I play on my Steam Deck, and I do play it on Go. Like, there was literally one freaking day I had to go to the DMV to renew my license for the car, or my plate for the car, and I was there for only 2.5 hours. And 2.5 hours there, Like I was legit playing Persona 5, and Persona 5 is so much better on my Steam Deck than it is on the PC or any of my other consoles, like straight up. So again, a lot of PC games, especially on the Steam Deck, they make it it's very easy. It looks good and it's very playable now. So yes and no. I agree with yes and no.
In your hand, and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're gonna be sold. Instant on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's gonna boot into the Xbox experience.
We're turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming.
Which is great, by the way, because everybody knows Windows is one of the worst operating systems in that sense, because you got it runs all this extra shit in the background, and legit it slows your system down. So I'm glad they're fixing that, so it's going straight to performance. And by the way, if they could do this for this, then they could do it for regular Windows. I don't know why Microsoft doesn't do that.
That lets you have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game and being focused on my game and how I'm gonna get my highest score, how I'm gonna be able to complete that level. Those are right there for me.
You're just one button press away from getting your game bar that allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connecting to a Wi-Fi network, or changing the volume.
If I wanted to bring some app experiences thanks to the game bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really fast, controller-friendly.
It's all there and meeting the players' needs rather than having the players find it.
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
You don't have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
The real magic of Xbox Play Anywhere is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity, that's your library, it's the community that you have, anywhere you are, not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Which is funny that she says that, because the console, it's your library, it's your identity. So if I didn't, whatever, she contradicts herself.
I want to play that, I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you play in the cloud, it should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play, and you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
One thing that is true is how much play is important to who we are as humans. And when you hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere, I think there's just something beautiful about that we all need. That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
Man, I am excited for this console, y'all. Yeah, I am excited for this console, guys. Like, legit, I am really excited for this console. I mean, not only as a handheld enthusiast, but as an Xbox player myself, this is going to change gaming for me for sure. Because again, the Steam Deck has changed my gaming habits in such a way I like, it's hard for me to explain. So this is going to be something, man. So I cannot wait for this near the end of the year and to get my hands on it, to review with you guys, play with y'all, and see what's up, give y'all my impressions on it and everything. But that is it for today's videos, y'all. I wanted to talk about it today. Wanted to show y'all what's going on in the news in the handheld world, because I'm telling you, man, this is something. I'm telling you, this is something. All right, but other than that, thank you for watching today's video, man. Appreciate y'all coming by. We will catch you all on the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.